Hey guys, it's Joanna, Naturally Motivated Lady, and I'm back for part 2 of removing the braids from my locks and replacing them with interlocks. So definitely watch through to the end if you want to find out how long it took, to see some close-up pictures of how my hair looked immediately after, and how it looks now 2.5 weeks later, and also find out what I think about the results. So let me first show you a picture to remind you of exactly what I was doing with my hair. And as you see in the picture, I was combing out the braids, which was more than half the length of my locks. And then I would redo the loose hair with the interlocking method. Now let's first talk about how long it took me to do this. Okay, so I thought that it would take maybe 2-3 days, and that would be if I worked on my head for most of each day. But in actuality, it took a full week. 7 days, y'all. 7 days. And on at least 2 or 3 of those days, I literally worked for like 8 to 10 plus hours. So like all day. And I think it took so long due to the length of my hair is quite long. And even though the braids still look like braids, they had shrunken quite a bit and they were skinny and very, very compact. And also keep in mind that I've had my braid locks for over 20 months. So the braids have been there for a minute. And the other reason it took so long is because I have nearly 200 locks. 193 to be exact. But just for comparison purposes, it took me only 4 days working off and on to install my braid locks initially. Yet it took me 7 days to undo the braided portion of my hair and then redo that portion with interlocking. And you can watch my previous videos if you'd like to know why I started this whole process in the first place. But y'all, it was tough. It was like installing a whole new set of locks. And it took me a while to get used to the interlocking portion on the bottom portion of my hair because I just wasn't used to that. I'm just used to interlocking the roots. And I couldn't tell you the exact number of hours it took me because I simply just lost track of time. But for those who comb out their locks over several weeks or who take 4, 5, 6 months, I really don't know how you have the patience to do it because I could barely finish in a week, and it was rough because my hands were cramping after like the first day. And I'm a professional saxophonist, so I can't be dealing with having my fingers and, my thumb cramping and things like that. So I was really happy when I finished. And since I started it, of course, I felt like I needed to finish. All right, so let me show you a few pictures of what my hair looked like after I finished. And yes, I love the results. I think my hair looks much fuller and the locks are much more uniform throughout from the root to the tip. And now it did shrink some, and I'm actually hoping for it to shrink a little bit more because the more it shrinks, the fuller it looks. And that's kind of what I was going for. I wanted a fuller look. So I've been wetting my hair by spritzing it every day with distilled water, sometimes even twice a day if I feel like it. And I've washed it twice already with a clarifying shampoo because I wash my hair at least once a week. And I do not use a conditioner. I only use the shampoo and that's it. So yes, I have been wetting my hair a lot in hopes of helping it to shrink more and to lock faster. And it seems to be working because there's quite a bit of shrinkage, and the few braids that I still have, I did leave a few braids in. The few braids hang probably about an inch lower than the rest of my hair now. So tell me, what do you think about this process? But I know for me, it was totally worth it. I absolutely love the results. And now from far away and from up close, my hair actually looks like locks. My locks look much more uniform throughout the full length of the lock. And I've noticed that the bottom portion of my locks is also much softer. But y'all, just combing out the ends of my locks, it really made me realize just how much I do not want to detangle my hair again, ever. So yes, sure, it took me a week, but now I'm back to my easy, low maintenance every day, and I love it. I could not be happier. So I'll go ahead and share a few more pictures of the last few weeks of what my hair looked like since it's been finished. So this is my hair from the back. And it is about time for a retightening. I'll be retightening it within the next few days. So y'all, if you want to get rid of the braids from your Braidlocs, this is definitely an option worth exploring. And as I mentioned before, I did leave a few Braidlocs in that I may or may not convert later on so that it can blend better. Because again, sometimes the braids hang maybe an inch or so lower than the interlocks because the interlocks are shrinking right now and the braids are kind of staying the same. And some of you have been asking me like how I manage my hair, how I deal with the frizz, what's my wash routine. So I'll definitely do a video to address those things. But yes, this whole process was definitely worth it for me. So I really hope that you're finding these videos helpful. Leave a comment below to let me know your thoughts. And I look forward to talking to you in the next video. Bye.